Hi, this is Snowbird from GOM TV. I'm sitting here with Rachel Quirico. How do you do?
I'm doing great. I've actually been on the League of Legends stage today, the StarCraft stage, and we're starting GSTL rehearsals, so I'm a little tired, but things are going pretty well.
You must have been really busy today. If you would compare the crowd of the League of Legends stage with the StarCraft 2 stage, what do you think are the differences?
Well, what you have to remember with the League of Legends stage is that it's in like a smaller room. It's about half the size of the StarCraft room. And when I was in there this morning, this is Friday, it was wall-to-wall packed in the seats. People were standing, it was standing room only really during the matches. And the crowd was really engaged, really excited. You know, they don't quite have the polish that the StarCraft team does. So, you know, the crowd was in the front going like, fight in mid, and getting the guy to move the map over. But it was a really good feeling. The crowd was really excited, and when I went over to StarCraft, you know, a lot of that excitement was still there. It's about the same number of people in a much bigger space, but what I do have to remind myself is it's Friday. You know, there's probably half the crowd that there's going to be all weekend, and the kids that came out for the event today were still super excited, super engaged on both sides, and it's been a really great experience.
You've been hosting quite a few events recently, like all over the place. If you compare this event to the ones you've been hosting recently, what do you think is different here at IPL4?
Well, IPL4 is what I like to call like the glitz and glam event. This is the event where if you're a player, you come and you're treated like a superstar. If you're talent, you know, they really do a great job of making you feel special and making you feel like you're doing good work and you're kind of like a celebrity. Like it's very cool the way they take care of us, and that's something that really has not been matched at any other event that I've personally worked at. I did just come from a tournament in Texas put on by a college group called Texas Esports Association, and it was called the Lone Star Clash, the tournament. Yeah. And this was all done by students. They did an incredible job building the set, the lighting, the sound, everything was student run. And it really showed me that, you know, when you come to an event like IPL, you can do all these amazing things that IPL is doing, you know, much more grassroots, much cheaper, I want to even say, like the set building and stuff. So I think these big events that are so focused on just making sure that the spectators and the people involved have such an amazing experience can also step back and look at themselves and say, how am I spending my money the best way? And I think, you know, as more events like Lone Star pop up and as events like IPL learn, you know, this is their first event. This is their biggest event, but this is also the event where they're like, let's see if we can be a bit more conservative. And I think this kind of thinking now in esports is really going to be beneficial in the future because we're going to maximize our resources and we're going to do that StarCraft thing and spend our money right.
Tomorrow we have the GSTL finals, Prime and StarTale. Do you have a preference? Who do you think you will win and who do you want to win?
This is hard because they're actually two of my favorite teams. My boyfriend is Trevor Torch, and he was the first foreign player to join a StarCraft 2 team, and that team was StarTale. So when I first went over to Korea, when I first started meeting Korean players, I was meeting the StarTale guys. I love July. He's a great personality. Ace is here, and Bomber, and I'm just so happy to see them successful, and they're really enjoying themselves. On the other hand, Prime team is a lot of young guys. You know, I like Marine King a lot. He's really great, but
so
I don't know. It's a toss-up. I want to say StarTale, I want to say Prime. I just want good games. That's what it comes down to.
Okay, Rachel. Thanks very much for the interview, and I see you around.
Thank you so much.